Okay, so this next dance is to the song Diamond Platnumz. Well, it's the official choreography for the music video of Diamond Platnumz, a song by Inama featuring Fally Ipupa. You spell it kind of how it sounds, right? Like INAMA featuring FALLY space IPUPA. That's me spelling it for you to be nice. I learned it from a video by a girl that, well, I don't know if his name is correct, but she calls herself Bad Girl Cassie. From what her video said, this is visual choreography, so I'm hoping she did not lie. I learned it the opposite of the way that she did it, so I kind of just watched the video and followed. But because you're probably trying to do it the same direction as me, you do not have that luxury. So just try to pay attention when I say I'm raising my left hand. So you know, hey, wait, which direction is my left hand? Oh wait, driver's seat. I got it. So like make sure you're paying attention to that. And sometimes I might turn to the side or even turn around if I'm feeling extra nice. But just try to pay attention, pause, and replay when you need to make sure you're getting your directions right, or if you just need to go over, or if you just want to look over something. And when I say driver's seat, I mean like Canada, US, whatever other country has a driver's seat on the left side of the car, because Susie wants me to clarify. So, by the way, this is a song in a different language. It falls under the umbrella of Afro/African music. I forgot. It's in a language that I think is one of the languages that was like kind of like mashed up with French because it was an African country that was colonized by the French. So I don't actually know what exactly language it is. I know it has some French in there, I think, but don't know what the language is, don't even know French. So when I say he said blank, this is just my interpretation for what it sounds like to my ear, okay? It's basically gibberish. So there's gonna be the whole verse first, then the section that lets you know, hey, I'm gonna have to start dancing soon. He's gonna say something like, he's gonna be like, da 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 da, boom, da 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 da, boom, boom, na 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 na. Na, 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 na. Then you're gonna hear like ba da ba da ba. Then he's gonna say what I think is Casa Inama, Mama ni Mama do, da 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 da, Ada Inama, Asi. So what's important to you is on the in Casa Inama, you're gonna step back with your left leg. So it's gonna be Casa Ina, right? So you're gonna step back with the left leg. Then you're just gonna walk, and then make sure that you're turned to the left. So it goes like Casa Ina, walk to the left, right, so you're gonna turn, and then your right leg should be kind of, if you, I'm gonna move back so you can see a bit better, but your right leg is gonna be kind of like bent. You're on your right foot is on its tippy toes, okay, while your left foot's flat. You're kind of looking a little cute, right? Don't stare at me, Nico, this is the choreography. So yeah, you just step back, you're walking, you turn, and then he's gonna say like namoko or whatever. So with namoko, you're gonna just do a little pop. So you're gonna be bent like this, you're just gonna go pop. And to do the pop, all you really have to do is kind of like straighten out your right knee a bit and like turn your torso away from the front. And all that does is lift up your hip, so it goes, so then you go,
no, not
pop,
straighten out yours.
pop. Or you can do,
Straighten out your right knee.
You should like, pop. Yeah. I'm cool. See? You straighten out your right knee and you bend your left knee a bit, so it looks like a little pop.
Miriam, you mean this is your right?
This is my right leg. I straighten out my right knee. Even Susie got confused, and she's literally here with me. Anyway, this is why you gotta pay attention.
That's a good description for you.
Anyway, so, yeah, Susie, listen to mommy. So you step back, you walk, turn to the left, and pop. Then from here, you're just gonna do a couple little steps to turn to the front. So that's kind of like stepping on your right foot a bit, and then you turn to the front. And then you're going to step, actually no, let me go back, okay? So as you're walking, after that first step, as you're walking, you can do one of two things. You can do, there are a couple variations. You can do a little like beating the ground step, you know, lots of power in there. You can do just a casual step walking, or you can do what I do, which is like walking with what I like to call wiggly knees. So I would step back and then I would go walk, 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 walk. I don't know if you can see that from the camera, but that's me like opening and then closing my knees as I'm walking. Right, so either of those three is fine as long as you are into whatever you're doing. So from the beginning, he does na 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 na, casa inama, da 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 moko. Step, step. Okay? So then facing the front, you're gonna do something that's similar to what you just did before. You're going to step out your right heel with your toe straight up. So you have to make sure that you're really showing that up. So you're gonna step forward your right heel, toe straight up, and you're just gonna walk. Then you're gonna do that walking till you're turned to the right, and then pop in the other direction. From the beginning, that would look like da 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 da, casa inama, da 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 da, pop, turning and casa inama, turn and pop. Then you're gonna do the same thing that you did previous time in the opposite direction, walk to the front. And then we're gonna do this whole thing like 2 more times. So from here, you're gonna raise up your left leg and bring that heel up. Stepping out, walk, walk, turn, pop. Turn to the front, stepping out, walk, walk, turn, pop. And then from here, you stay still. You don't turn to the front again. So let's take this from the top, the beginning again, okay? He says, na 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 na, casa ina, walk, walk, turn, pop. To the front, bring it up. Turn, pop. To the front, toes up. Walk, turn, pop. Turn to the front, walk. Turn, pop, stay still. So from here, he's gonna say the namoko part. You're gonna stay still, and then I think you're gonna hear a man go like saying actual words that I do not know. So you're so from here he's gonna like na 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 ba da da. So I don't know how I can explain the timing to you other than just singing it, and hopefully you catch on. But he's gonna sing for like a second. Then from this position, you're going to step your left foot down, step your right foot down, and then start walking. So then start stepping side to side. So you go right, left, right. And as you're doing this, like I said before, you can do either the stopping, walking, you can do like a little casual, whatever, or you can do, once again, what I do, which is the opening and closing of the knees, right? But what's a bit different with this move than the previous move is that with the previous move, you're kind of walking, leaning forward, right? With this move, you kind of want to have your hips forward and your chest back. So it ends up looking like this, like you're slouched, like you're leaning back as you're doing the move. So from the last namoko, na na na, and walk, walk, walk. And then from here, you're going to do that little jump switch again. So you're towards the right now. Then you're going to shuffle step, which is just like kind of like hopping left, right, left, and then you're gonna go to the left and do that walking thing again. Okay, and after you do left, right, left, actually no, I'm gonna do this all again to try to clarify any confusion. So we're at the chorus, okay? This is some stepping. We go namoko, we stay still. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Shuffle 1, 2, 3. Shuffle again, and then we go slow to the front, right? And literally when I say shuffle, it's just kind of like hopping from one foot to the, like this, but like cool, okay? You're literally just hopping from one foot to the other to kind of show a bit of a break between the move. So from the chorus again, I'm sorry if this seems really repetitive, I'm really trying to make sure you get this. From the chorus again, we just finish walking, we go namoko, we wait, and shuffle, 2, 3, and shuffle, 2, 3, and a shuffle. So here, you should probably be bent back kind of like this, And then to be even more uncomfortable, you're gonna do a little like hip thrust like that, like with your hands up like this. So you're gonna be going slow and pop with your arms like this. Then your arms are gonna drop, your right hand down, your left hand on kind of your belt area, and you're gonna do little like stepping squats. You're gonna do these stepping squats to the left. You're gonna go step, 1, step, 2. Only doing this twice. Sorry, burp. After these 2 steps, you're going to do a cute little fun move, which is you're going to drag your left heel in, drag your left toes in, drag your left toes out, drag your left heel out. I'm doing this kind of motion with my hands to show you what that would look like, because you can't see my feet. If we were to go from that namoko part, we're gonna do that again. So this is the end of the course. We just did namoko, pause, and shuffle, turning, and a shuffle, moving, and slow pop to the belt. 1, 2, heel in, toe out, heel in, heel out. Right? Does that make sense? If you've ever done that little like shuffle move with your feet, it's like that, but just with 1 foot. Okay? So after you bring the left heel in, toes out, heel out, then you're going to kick your left leg to the right. You're gonna go kick. You don't have to kick, you don't have to be kicking all the way up to the ceiling as high as you can. It's really just like a low kick, right? So you're gonna kick low. You're gonna bring your left leg to the ground again. Then you're gonna do a fun little bending down. You're gonna bend down and then come up. As you bend down, you want to open up. This isn't like a style choice. This is like the choreography, right? You're gonna bend down, open up those knees, bend forward. You can bring those knees in. Then you're going to do what I call the walk drive. That's what I call it in my head. So whether you're stepping back or forward, you're gonna be kind of opening and closing your legs while you open. Yeah, you're gonna be opening and closing your legs while you do a little, like, if I had to emphasize it, look, your feet are doing this, but a bit more subtle and a bit more casual. And as you're doing that, you're gonna be kind of driving your car. And this is the direction of this is kind of important too. So I'm gonna show this kind of backwards. You wanna be driving right down, left down, right down, left down. If you do it in the same direction, if a bunch of people are doing it the same direction as they're driving, it looks a lot more fun and it looks a lot more powerful when doing it in a group. So if we were to do this from the namoko part again, we just did walking and we go namoko, we wait, shuffle, turn, shuffle, step, shuffle, slow, pop to the belt, squat, squat, heel in, toe out, heel out, kick, down, knees open, forward, and we do that little driving move. 4 times, right? It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now give me a moment as I try to remember what comes after this. Da 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 da. Okay, now I remember. So after you do that little driving move, and make sure, I'm standing quite straight as I'm teaching you this, but the move itself is quite low, kind of lower to the ground. You're squatting, right? So after you do that 4 times, in whatever position you're in, you are going to reach up and kind of, you might see my left leg raising up, so you're gonna reach to the right and your left leg's kind of come up as if you're grabbing something. You don't actually have to do a fist, but it's kind of like, oh, I'm trying to get this thing. Then you come back down, and then the moment that you come back down, like, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna reach, come back down, and then your knees are gonna go open, close. It's gonna come like open, close. It's gonna, well, it's not really open, close. It's like open, close, open, close. It's kind of like that thing as you're doing those hip rolls. I know it sounds like lots of moves at once, but it's a lot easier when you actually put them together. So you're gonna reach up, come down. You're gonna roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And as you're doing that thing with the knees, if you can't get the knees to happen during this, just make sure you got those hip rolls down, right? If you can do the reaching, you get the knees and the hip rolls all at once, it's like, yeah. But if you can't get the knees, focus on the hip rolls. So as you're doing that move, your hands are gonna come open, kind of beside your chest / bust area, whatever you want to call it. They're gonna be open. They're gonna close. When I say close, your hands come in a cross position over your chest. Then they're gonna open and close again. I think they close again. I have to do it again just to make sure that they close for a second time. So altogether that move is reaching, open, close, open, close. Then right after you do this, you're gonna do the same reaching motion. You're gonna do that to the left and then make a heart. I don't think you can see my heart. You're gonna make a heart in the air, and then once you step down, your hands are gonna open up, and then they're just gonna kind of, you're gonna do a bit of that hip roll. I don't think you need to do the knees here. You're gonna do that little hip roll as you're almost giving out that love to everyone around you. Symbolism, guys, like these moves have meaning. So all together, what that looked like would be you reach, open, close, open, close, heart, give it out. And then from here is one of my favorite moves of the entire dance, okay? Just the legs. After this part, actually, yeah, you don't need to do the knees here, it's just the hips. After this part, you're gonna go and you're going to lift up, pay attention to the direction, lift up your left leg. And as you lift up your left leg, at first I was doing it like this, but I realized that it really does look better when you lift up your leg forward, as in your thigh is kind of becoming parallel with the ground a bit here. Like it's coming up like this. So your left leg will come up with your knee bent, thigh parallel to the ground. You're gonna squat down. You're gonna be coming forward as you squat down. Then you're going to come up again, but instead of your leg coming up in the air, it's just you're gonna press your left heel to the ground, and using the momentum of your heel pressing to the ground, you're going to turn to the right. Sorry, you're gonna turn to the left. You're gonna turn forward, and then you're gonna do a couple like hip thrusts forward. So all together, it looks like from this little giving out motion, you're gonna be like giving out. You're gonna go 1, squat. Actually, you have to do it twice. So it's like 1, squat, 2, come up, 1, 2. So yeah, so just to repeat, you're lifting up that leg, going into a squat. You're gonna be in that squat for a second longer. If you notice, I'm doing this move because that comes in later. So yeah, you lift up the leg, you squat for 2 seconds, turn on the heel, 1, 2. From here, you're gonna repeat that again. You're gonna lift up the leg, squat for 2 seconds, turn, 1, 2. Okay? And you might have noticed this motion because that's part of the hands, and I've learned it together, so